regiment.
Regimental headquarters, come in, please. Regimental headquarters, come in, please.
Regimental headquarters, come in, please.
B Company, can you hear me?
Anybody come in?
Morning everybody, here we are at Operation Campliner, proudly sponsored by Warriors Den. As you can see there, we're underway with round one. We've had one late dropout, so now I'm actually having to play the Norwegians for the Gumby list. Yeah. We're just doing a quick roll around the tables. Don't tell me. Oh. It's alright, mate. Just. We've got the boys in blue. Good to see plenty of dice being rolled.
Yes,
Everybody
mate,
having a good time.
It's a nice little setup.
And here we've got the 1944 Germans versus the Norwegians in Stalingrad for some odd reason. Alrighty guys, we'll be crossing back over later on. I'll try to get another one up as soon as I can. Stay tuned. And we're back. We've just finished round one. Well, I finished round one. Had to step in and play the Norwegians here on this table. And poor old Lachlan's Germans in 1944 were soundly beaten. Games are just winding up, so we head into lunch. People are filling in their results. All sorts of chaos is happening. The Pacific table's finished. As we come round. And we've got the desert. Let's just continue with Aaron Russell, our foreigner for this thing. Say hi, Aaron.
Okay. Fire.
You said Luftwaffe versus the US. And the mess in the defence of Berlin.
No, not really.
What? Works fine.
I stand and shoot the horse, I can't. I've been salting.
Alrighty guys, stay tuned. We'll be posting up pictures soon of all the armies. And as you can see, the countdown time is up there at the moment for the end of the round. We'll be taking a heap of photos of all the forces. And we'll be getting the community to vote on the best themed army. Thank you. And we're back. We are currently probably about turn 3 for most tables. Round 2, we've got Norway once again playing in the Stalingrad training yard, but this time against the Desert Italians. Next round here, we've got Aaron Russell with his wonderful British paratroopers. They travelled a fair way, and at least they stuck to theme. Airdropped in to Launceston this morning, but the Luftwaffe of Ben Gaffney are on the other side for him. Meanwhile, Italian table. Matt Devonish is German. Busy fighting the Commonwealth forces of Dennis Costa. Mark Oakford versus Michael Cole with more Italians in the Pacific.
Yes, awesome.
It's all off. It's an Italian off.
All of them.
We'd say it's French Indochina, but we have no idea where they are, what they're doing here. You never know. The FJ of Hayden Hyde are busy fighting the US Armoured Forces of Sean Devonish. Over here we've got the Battle of the Hill going on once again in Italy.
It's another
The Stu platoon versus more British paras.
No, infantry mainly.
Infantry mostly, righto.
Section of Paris. The main machine gun will target the infantry that are down. The main gun will target the Sherman. Move.
Over here we've got Howard Yowie with Lachlan Finnegan. Soviets and German mechanised fighting in the wreck. By the looks of it, the Katusha's busy firing smoke all over the countryside again. The next city room board, Anthony Donati versus Anne McDonald.
If I'm within range.
We've got mechanised Germans taking on US Rangers.
Yep, I've got it.
Chris Arthur's Soviets are busy fighting Damien Taylor's German mechanised at this board. Yes, very close. And Jim Gandy's Italians are completely lost, ended up in a fairy glade. Africa course, sorry Jim.
A couple of Italians in there.
Yes, I did. No wonder I got
Enough
thrown off.
Italians to make the coffee.
First step's beautiful, the painted US Paris. Alrighty guys, we'll be back later on. And we're back, live at Operation Campliner. We've just kicked off the start of round 3 with Anthony Donati's beautiful Panzergun B4 taking on the Soviets.
Got a flamethrower crew.
Chris Arthur.
I'll just put them so I know that they're done.
Dave Johnson's paratroops are taking on the boys in blue, somewhere in Finland.
And that's it. We're defending the backside of the railway.
Defending the backside of the railway, apparently. Keeping them off the FJ, which are being assaulted on the other side by Italians. And unfortunately, we've had two guys have to bail, so we've now got an empty table. And these boys are just getting set up. We've got the Italians taking on the Magical 8th Army. It's not a bad matchup, somewhere in Sicily. Then Dennis has rocked up, so now I'm not having to worry about playing the Norwegians anymore. So in place of the Norwegians, the mighty French have arrived to destroy or try to take on the Dutch. So this is a what if they went the other way and pushed into Morocco. The next round, we've got the Italians
Move.
taking on Damien Taylor's Grenadiers in the Pacific. Then the US Rangers are busy fighting the British Paras because something's gone terribly wrong with the intelligence in Italy. Now we've got Sev Donati's beautiful US infantry.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Because I want to
Taking on Lachlan Finnegan's Grenadiers.
try and maybe for like the next event try and start up straight.
A big shout out to Viv at Knights of Dice. His buildings really are great pieces of kit, and very easy to make and modify to how you need them to play the game. And then on the last table, the rail yard. I'm not playing on this one for a change. We've got the Soviet forces of Howard Yowie with his mix of cavalry, A-19 guns and a T-34 versus Les McCready's STUH platoon and SS support. Alrighty guys, we'll be back. Hopefully I might be able to do a live stream for the presentation ceremony. Haven't got my hands full. If I do, then I'll be posting some pictures up. I'll be running around with a decent camera this round, getting as many good close-ups as I can, and I'll be doing a big photo dump on the Democratically Elected Republic of Players page. Cheers for tuning in, guys. Catch us next time. And we're back halfway through game 3, or sort of. Just thought I'd give everybody an update because I'm wandering around. Been taking some good photos with a decent camera. Apologise for the footage of my Samsung. It's a bit old and terrible at things.
So pause. Hit.
This is one.
Four. Plus 6 side. That's through twice.
Okay, we've just got rules and queries. You need charts. There's one just down there. And that,
Plus 6 for penetration.
Yeah.
Superficial.
So then it's yeah.
So whatever you roll,
-3.
-3, 1. Stunned, I think.
What do you do?
Crew stunned momentarily.
this here is Sev Donati's US infantry.
You take 2 pins there, 2 more.
Then place a down order.
As I said, I do apologise for the inability of this phone to actually focus on things sometimes.
Just blame Sam.
Yeah, blame Samsung. It's about right. No guy still hiding in the bell tower up here, Sev?
Yeah, he's still there, mate.
Still there. Been a champion.
Hasn't taken anyone out yet.
It's the fear about it that matters.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same with mine. Right.
Good? That's all the dice.
Yep, right. Finally.
Advance 9. Yeah. Well, advance 7 there, then.
No, I think it's just the one movement the whole time. You don't go half on road or half off road. It's just
Correct. You have to start and finish on the road, so it's either to get the road
Terrain,
movement.
you don't.
No.
We moved there. And.
I mean, by now everybody must be sick of me just wandering around and getting in their faces, but I'll get over it. Couple of guys laying down the job here. Obviously found some grog in the Corsair crash.
rally.
Yep. 5 pins. Hooray! Italians Lancia 9053. Oh, what happened there?
Panzer Fausts.
Well, that will happen.
Advance the Senegalese.
One? I've shot myself.
You shot yourself?
Yeah,
Nice.
rolled one and Jim's target the charge.
Good. That's what you get for taking a plane. No sympathy at all.
You've got to do something to bulk the points out.
Buy more men.
So, 2, no, 1, so that's it. D3 minus 1. And here,
Jim Gandy's back. Fairly well against the poor old Charge. It spits pins all over as the enemy allied plane gets confused. Meanwhile, over in Sicily somewhere.
Over in Sicily, it's a very slow game so far.
Very slow game. No, that's all right. Turn 2, that's all good, guys.
And the inexperienced Italians, fascists, are now regular. First time ever.
Ah.
Still like that horse and cart.
And Dennis Costa's beautifully presented 8th Army. Crashed through the barricades on the road. We very empty and blank Budapest table now, but laid out a little bit differently this year to other years. Seem to have played fairly well. This table here is by Damien Taylor. Come up from Hobart to bring this table with him. 90% of the buildings on here are made out of the Knights of Dice to the Rasa range.
hang on, 2 of them were 6s.
With
No other 6s, so you pick your 3.
Hayden Hyde's FJ. Ben Gaffney's Luftwaffe Field Division are on the move. It's quite surprising, really, seeing a bit of a static army. Rolling 388s.
Suicide run?
Yes. We're going to kill your machine gun team or the sniper next turn.
Dave Johnson's British infantry with a unit, some supporting paras in amongst it as well. No, this isn't in Melbourne or Canberra. This is down here in Devonport, Tasmania. We're a nice little island at 40 degrees south. Running about 20 degrees today, which is a bit abnormal for Tassie. But all considered, we're actually, most of the locals are sweating, let's be honest. And the rest of us are in t-shirt shorts.
Because I have to move over it, so you know that.
We're just about to finish this one up, guys.
Gone down.
As I said, hopefully I'll cross back again later on. Catch us all later.